What good is a fast
Shalom. This is your brother Yakal, Laha Kwatazah from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect. Give me one moment. Take off my big ass jacket. Just got off the plantation. It's nice outside all of a sudden, man. Walked out of work thinking that it was gonna be cold, frigid, so I had my big old jacket on. But man, I don't need it. And shoot, I'm borderline about to sweat, But that's neither here nor there. But quick lesson, man, on this TikTok I seen about Steve Irwin. All right, on what he said. I believe he's an Israelite, man. All right, well, without a doubt, man. I believe it, and I'm gonna go into that. All right, on how he's an Israelite, man. Okay, because when I was little, man, I grew up watching him. When I was young, like 3, 4, 5 years old, man, I was watching Steve Irwin, man. My mom, my pops, they had me watch, instead of watching cartoons and whatnot, they had me watching History Channel, the Science Channel, Animal Planet. They'd take me and my baby brother to the zoo and museums and whatnot. And I loved animals, man. Still do, man. Forever will. I love animals. And Steve Irwin was somebody I used to watch all the time, man. I forgot if he came on weekly, bi-weekly, or every day. I don't know, but I used to watch him all the time. And when he passed, when he died from when the Lord took his spirit, all right, he died from a stingray, and it hit me hard. Well, I was too young to be emotional about it. I believe I was like 4, 5, and I was just it was like, man, surprised, but it hit me, but I was young, man. I was too young to respond. But I'm gonna show you this TikTok on what he said, when he was on the earth. Okay, so he's probably back on the earth, all right, because he had a son, and I believe his son had a son already. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't keep up, with all that. But yeah, his kids, which I used to watch, I believe they're like around my age or younger. They're adults now, doing the same thing, man. And you got to remember, his kids are Israelites too, because they come from his seed. Okay, he looks like a totally looks like a Edomite, a white man. All right. But yet he's an Israelite because of his spirit. His bloodline goes back to an Israelite, and his spirit shows, man, because that bloodline.
What good is a fast car, a flash house, and a gold-plated dunny to me? Absolutely no good at all. I've been put on this planet to protect wildlife and wilderness areas, which in essence is going to help humanity. I want to have the purest oceans. I want to be able to drink water straight out of that creek. I want to stop the ozone layer. I want to save the world. And money's great. I can't get enough money. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to buy wilderness areas with it. Every single cent I get goes straight into conservation. And guess what, Charles? I don't give a rip whose money it is, mate. I'll use it and I'll spend it on buying land.
And the thought just came into my mind, when I really think about it. That's probably what, possibly, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, man, but possibly, being spiritual, man, with the spiritual lens. And he probably, his death was probably fabricated or purposeful, or he was assassinated, possibly, because of that mindset. Because, that mindset goes against this wicked world and the elites, the agenda of these elites, man. Because these elites want nothing to do with that. These elites want to use this world, all right? Use it up, all right? Okay, the powers that be, the rulers of this world, all right? They want to use this world, man, all right? Slakia. You know, they want to use up the resources, all right? They're not trying to preserve it, you know, build wildlife area, nature habitats, and, you know, build, you know, they're not about that, man. They're not trying to stop pollution, you know. No, they're trying to, you know, they understand that this world has been given to them by the Lord, and they're going to use it up because they know that their time to rule is momentarily. So they're going to live it up, man. And they don't want nothing about preserving this world. They want to use it up, all right, for the time that they got, all right? And who cares, you know, how many animals go extinct, how polluted the water and the air and the world is, and the minds of these people, and how many people got to die and suffer for them to enjoy their momentary rulership, you know. And but at the same time, you know, could have just been spiritual. The Lord took them out because, you know, the Lord has to let the wicked rule, and this is the time for the wicked to rule. That's why you see the world all fucked up, man, all messed up. Animals dying, suffering. Animals aren't even animals no more. They're biologically engineered. You know, not all of them, but, you know, animals suffering, animals going extinct. You know, wildlife, the ecosystem, everything's fucked up, man. Everything. Okay, and I mean everything. Okay. All the courses of the earth are out of. It's like, you know, the foundations of the earth are out of course. Okay, literally. Okay, like roughly paraphrasing, you know, the scripture, man. You know, but yeah, man. I believe Steve Irwin. You know, he was an Israelite. He's an Israelite, man, because that's the mindset of the Lord, man. That's an Israelite, a son of God mindset. All right, because he had he regarded and he had care for the animals and the beasts of the field, man. All right, he had the love of the Lord upon him, upon the animals. Okay, all right, and yeah, man. And you know, he wasn't no servant of the Lord. You know, he was put on this earth to, you know, for the animals, but, you know, he's not a prophet or nothing. Yahweh Shemel Shai or nothing. But no, he's an Israelite though, man. All right, and, you know, he has the mindset of it. He has the spirit of an Israelite. Doesn't matter if he looks like an Edomite or looks like a non-Edomite. I mean, a non-Israelite. But his spirit is that of an Israelite, man. So therefore, he's an Israelite. Okay, because your spirit is carried through your father's seed line, and his father's father. All right, they're Israelites, man. Going back to a so-called Black, Latino, and Native American Israelite man. Okay. So yeah, man. You know, just because he's white doesn't mean he's an Israelite, man. Oh, he's white. He's pale. He's an Edomite. He has blonde hair. He's an Edomite. And this man, you know, is from Australia. You know. So yeah, man. I'm gonna break out some precepts, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon. What chapter is this? I know this isn't one. Is this one? Wisdom of Solomon 2. I'm gonna start at 1. Okay, this is the mindset of the wicked. Okay, it says, for the ungodly said reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. All right, this is the mindset of these heathens. Okay, Slakia. It's fucking hot here. This is going into the mindset of you, the natural man. All right, the heathens. All right, a non-Israelite. Okay, you know, you only live once. All right, when you die, you know, you're not going to be reincarnated. So once you're here on earth, to live it up, man. Or you use up everything to your liking. You know, you only live once, so live up your life. You know, who cares who suffers? You know, as long as you don't suffer, because you only get one chance at this shit. You know that that's the mindset of these people, man. The people of this world. All right. So they're going to use up the world. All right. They're going to use up, they're going to abuse the world, man. Okay. Abuse the animals for their pleasure, because they know this is their only shot, when it's really not even like that, because you're going to be reincarnated anyway. Okay. That you only live once, is false. All right. You've been on this earth multiple times, and you will continue to be on this earth. All right. It's just when you die, you're not on the earth just for a moment, for momentarily, man. Okay. Then you're reincarnated. All right. Through your father's seed line. All right. Verse 2, it says, "For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air." All right. "And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance." Fucking busy ass traffic, man. God damn. Slow your big old truck self down. Fuck. "And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, Slakia, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat." I'm going to go down to 6. It says, "Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the goods that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in our youth." All right. Disregarding the beasts, all right, the animals. All right. Just, using up, killing them, driving them to extinction. All right. Not preserving them, not caring for them. All right. Abusing them. All right. We've heard stories, all right, of what this devil does to these animals, what this white man does to these animals. All right. Herds them up, shoots them all, and bang, they're almost extinct. They don't breed them properly. They don't preserve their habitat. Animals go extinct. All right. They taxiderm them. All right. They shoot them. We all heard that the story recently about what this Edomite's been doing to these turkeys. All right. All manners of wickedness, man. Verse 7 says, "Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us." All right. That yellow spirit. All right. It's, abusing the creatures, the creation of the Lord. All right. Okay. So yeah, man. This is Proverbs 12:10. It says, "A righteous man regardeth the life of his beasts." Okay, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. All right, and that's what this devil has been doing. All right, for all these years and decades, man, cruelly using and treating the Lord's animals. Okay, not treating them right. They're going extinct. You don't see them no more because he killed them all. Okay. I'm not talking about all the animals, but certain animals, like the Barbary lion, that was a North African lion that lived in the Sahara Desert and parts of Europe. Lions used to be in Europe, all right, in certain parts of Asia. The tiger used to be in certain parts of Europe, all right. There used to be bears in Europe, in Africa, yeah, like grizzly bears. Yeah, there used to be bears on that side of the planet, all right. Like European lions, there used to be cheetahs in Asia. I mean, there still is, but like a bigger population, but this devil, this white man, has killed them all. Now there's barely any lions, barely any animals. Okay, the oceans are fucked up. All right, because this devil is misusing the world, man, misusing the Lord's animals. All right, and that and that's the spirit, that's the mindset of a heathen, of an Edomite. And Steve Irwin does not have that mindset. He said he's, with all the money that he wanted that he was gonna get, if he got a lot of money, he was gonna use it to preserve the animals, man. All right, buy a wilderness for what? So he can live on it? No. To hunt on it? No. to preserve the animals, all right? To take care of them, to treat them right, all right? You know, let them live, okay? Let life flourish, because the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shai, is the God of the living, the God of life, all right? He doesn't take pleasure in death, all right? And the things of death, okay? Yes, that's part of his movie, and he sanctions things to die, but that's not, he doesn't take pleasure in that, all right? As he does in taking pleasure in being fruitful and multiplying and life flourishing. You know, the Lord loves that, just as, you know, his people love that, man. You know, I hate seeing and knowing that animals go extinct. You don't see them no more. You know, I hate seeing things die, and, you know, and suffer, because, you know, it just makes sense. You know, like, you don't want to die and suffer, so why would you want anything else to feel that same kind of pain, all right, and feel that kind of emotion, you know, and go through that. If it be an animal or a human, you know, or not, man, you know. And but the spirit of an Edomite, of a devil, of a heathen, they don't have that kind of mindset, because they don't have the spirit of the Lord within them. They're not an Israelite. It's like, yeah, these heathens aren't Israelites, man. All right? They're not like the Lord, because the scriptures say, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. So we're gonna be like the Lord, man. The Lord has made us miniature Yahweh Shemi Shais. You know, we're not the Most High. We're not the God, but we're miniature gods amongst you heathens. Okay, so we're gonna act like it. We're gonna have the spirit like the Lord of God. All right, there's something called the sons of God for a reason. They're not gonna just act like any old type of men. All right, they're gonna act like the sons of God. And one of the characteristics of who you ignorantly call God is taking care of the animals. All right, and forwarding life. All right, and not death. You know, that's why we're against gang banging, thug culture. All right, unaliving, you know, your unborn child. Okay, for lack of better words, you know, we're against that, because that's not forwarding life. You know, smoking, sinning, because the wages of sin is death. So we call people out for sinning, and we do the best that we possibly can to not sin, okay? Because it brings forth death, and we're not about that. We're about life, keeping the commandments, keeping the ways of Yahweh Shemi Shai, because those are the ways of life, all right? And one of those ways is regarding the beasts, all right, the animals, all right, and treating them as yourself, as a loved one, because the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai is within those animals. When you see an animal look at you, all right, you know, you pet an animal and you mingle, or, you know, look at an animal and you see them looking at you, that's the Most High looking at you. The Most High, the creator of everything, looking at you. That's not the Most High. He's not a cat or a squirrel or a bird, but the spirit. Those are the eyes of the Lord. All right, the Lord looks at you through his animals, through his people, through his creation. All right, that's how the Lord works. All right, he also works through you, okay? Because he also created you, man. Okay, that's why it's important to be humble and to fear the Lord and fear nothing else. Okay, to fear Yahweh Shemi Shai, because he's the creator of all things. Okay, and he created everything for his pleasure. Okay, he didn't just create everything just to let it do what it wants. No. All right. Romans 8:16, it says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's the spirit of, that's the spirit that Steve Irwin has, a spirit of one of the children of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, an Israelite. Oh, he looks like an Edomite. That's an Edomite for you. No, that's an Israelite, man. Aren't you judging spiritually? Aren't you spiritual? You know, because you believe in the Lord, right? You believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? Well, the Yahweh Shem Yahushai tells you, he commands you to judge spiritually. And that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. All right? To not look on the outer man, the outward appearance, but to judge inwardly like Yahweh Shem Yahushai does. All right, this is Mark 12:27. It says, he is not the God of the dead, but the God of the living. Ye therefore do greatly err. Okay? The Yahweh Shem Yahushai doesn't take pleasure in his animals being brutally killed and misused and driven to extinction. Okay? The Spirit of the Lord is like, how do you say it? Steve Irwin has an Israelite spirit, because that's the Spirit of the Lord, man. To take care of the animals. Okay? I got this precept, men of valor, man. Judges 6:12, it says, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, the Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor. All right, and the Lord's, his men, all right, the Israelites, all right, when they're in the right spirit, we're men of valor. Okay? And I got the definition of valor, man. Okay? This is bravery, courage, fearlessness. Okay? Backbone, heroism. All right, heroism. Okay? Manliness, gallantry. All right, daring. All right, spirit. Okay? All right, fortitude. All right, and the words and the spirit